Hey, what's up? Kevlin here. I have Petunia with me, and today I'm going to be going over the Royals in Fire Emblem Engage. This video is mostly going to go over the eldest Royals. I may do a video for the younger ones if that'd be something y'all roll with, but I won't keep you waiting for the actual reason you probably clicked on this video, so let's continue. Fire Emblem Engage released in January 2023 for the Nintendo Switch and featured some of the main characters from previous games to fight alongside the new cast of characters. With a new lineup of characters, there's a new land called Elios. I've actually forgotten how to pronounce it. Moving on. It's divided into different parts. Each kingdom has its own kings, queens, and heirs to the throne. There's Alfred, Dion, Ivy, and Tamara. I'm going to start this list off with Ivy from Elusia. Ivy is the eldest daughter and next in line to the throne after her father. Though she doesn't really act like it, Ivy isn't the best fighter, and I'm going to be honest and tell you guys that the way I play most of my Fire Emblem games is that I level up all of the characters to the highest extent the game will allow me to before it blocks me, whether it's for story reason, character growth, or lack of items. But with Engage's leveling system, it's a bit hard. After I had a decent amount of characters around recruiting Diamant, I trained my team fast and hard. By the time I was able to recruit Ivy, she was about 5 to 8 levels behind Alair, or should I say Pepsi Dragon. They were all ready to move on to Master Class once I got a seal for them. So while I can't really blame her for not being able to keep up, I never really used her, even after promoting her to Master Class. Ivy's personality is interesting. She can be pretty cold and blunt towards others, especially her retainers, and flat out rejects a lot of interactions from other royals. I can kind of see why Ivy is like this from her upbringing and how her family treats her, especially her father in the later parts of his life. But still, everyone else is willing to at least talk to others. The only ones that Ivy really opens up to is her little sister Hortensia and your character Pepsi. Ivy's relationship with Hortensia is actually very sweet, and you can see her honesty and kind-heartedness with her. Their support conversations is one of my favorites from the game. Now on the flip side of that is Ivy's relation with Pepsi. While I know some kingdoms have more than one deity, Elusia really only worships the Fell Dragon. So at the beginning, when Ivy and Pepsi meet, they're only a divine dragon, and yet Ivy still follows them around like a lost puppy.
Little elbow room, please? Okay.
Maybe she's just curious, maybe she's just cautious, or more likely, the princess has a crush on Pepsi. Get in line, there's already a fan club for that. I'm sure I've stated this somewhere before, but I'm not a huge fan of the fangirly, stalker, clingy personalities. Also, knowing that she only treats certain people in certain ways drives me up the walls. Sure, you probably don't want to spill your guts and shout all your kingdom secrets at the drop of a hat, but some people could lighten up a bit. Lastly is Ivy's outfit. I'm going to be straightforward. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't get the hot pink thorns decorating her outfit or her veiled headband hat thing. There's probably a word for that. I don't know that word. Let me know if you know. I don't understand why it looks like she's wearing a cross between a silk nightgown and a prom dress. If her name's Ivy, they could have played off like Holly and Ivy and gone with a green and black dress with red decals or something. I do like her purplish pink hair, but it makes her look too much like Loki, which makes her look too much like Camilla. And I'm not sure if they're trying to make her like super fan servicey, which I could see either side of that argument. One thing I am sure of is that I do like the fact that Ivy and her wyvern have matching ensembles. I noticed that a lot in this game. A lot of riders match their mount, and I love it. I tried to like Ivy, but it didn't really work. Maybe I'll give her another go if I play again, but right now she is probably going to be staying at the bottom. Next on this list is the next royal you meet, Tamara of Solm. She is a wild and fun-loving girl who's always out and about. I actually really like the queendom and Tamara, but combat-wise, she falls into the same problem that Ivy did. By the time my squad fumbled into the desert, Tamara and her team were severely underleveled. She's a lance unit, but not a master class. Right before the halfway point in the game, I would hope that our new recruits would either be special classes or like a master class. By this time, I already had Alfred, I'll talk about later, and Diamant's retainer Amber at master class and almost max level. I also had Pegasus Rider and food connoisseur Chloe lined up as well. So unfortunately, Tamara struggled to keep up as well. I did masterclass her, but her direct class up still only had one weapon available. So without a good weapon or a strong emblem, Tamara did struggle to keep stride. While I didn't find her very engaging on the battlefield, pun definitely intended, I found Tamara a blast to hang out with. While the desert girl can be a bit blissfully unaware, I feel like her intentions are pure, more so like, I guess she has more energy and I wouldn't say naivety, but there's just something really different about her that I like compared to all the other royals. Her relation with her family and her retainers is absolutely hilarious. While they may function together as well as an octopus in a three-legged race, they have fun while doing it. Tamara is just an all-around fun character. Her outfit definitely matches her personality. While I don't really like the pom-poms, they match her solemn outfit and her bubbly personality almost perfectly. Though honestly, the thing that does it is her upbeat attitude and smile that are just ready to take on the day and just blurt out lyrics to whatever song comes to her head. Like one of my friends that I know. Moving on, I'm going to circle back around to the first royal you recruit, Alfred of Firenze. This boy is too pure for this world. He's like Ash in Dimitri's body. He is honest and has a very sunny disposition like Ash and the skills and looks of Dimitri. I remember, maybe it was just me, but when we first saw the trailers, everyone was calling him Dimitri's cousin. Both of these help him in battle. Alfred starts off as a lance unit, like I mentioned earlier, and compared to some of the other people you have, he's okay. He doesn't have a high attack or a high defense like Dimitri, but he gets the job done. Let's be honest, is it really fair to compare anyone to Dimitri? Not really. After working with Alfred for a bit though, he took off running. I mean that metaphorically, but sometimes that boy do be running though. Once I gave him a master seal and a good emblem, Alfred really stepped up. Alfred's personality is what I would call optimistically optimistic, if that made sense. Nothing can deter this guy once he gets an idea in his head. Run a mile? Okay. Stay up and memorize a whole flute concert? Sure. Drive people up the wall with workouts? Why not? Poor Rafal.
Happy first day of summer, Squidward! Care to join me for solstice caroling?
Well, I'm not 100% fan of people like that, people who only see the good outcomes and pure intentions in everyone. I think I get why Alfred is like this. Since almost dying at a young age and losing his dad, Alfred is the kind of guy who will live in the moment and will treat each day like it's a blessing. And that's not a bad thing. I don't know, I just think it adds to some sadness to Alfred's story though. Which after what Pepsi Dragon puts him through, he does deserve the best outcome. Alfred's positive personality is read clearly, but his outfit confuses me. It's not bad, but he looks like a schoolboy with poofy pants and flowers. It fits him, and I wouldn't want him in anything else, but it's strange. Maybe it's just because I first look at him and I just see Dimitri. But whatever floats your boat and makes you happy, my dude, you do you. Now, I'm sure some of you saw this coming. My favorite royal from Engage is Dion of Brodia. He is a strong both shield for his family and sword for his country. He's actually a lot more like Dimitri is in that sense than Alfred. It's kind of like if Dimitri inhabited Miklon's body. You're welcome for that image, by the way. Anyway, after I leveled up Diamant a few levels, this guy was a menace to anyone on the opposing side of his blade. He basically replaced Pepsi Dragon as best sword user until both of them masterclassed and their secondary weapons separated them a bit. Besides some boss-level mages, Diamant is an excellent unit. Being fairly mobile on foot and using both swords and axes, he is a force to be reckoned with. Off the battlefield, Diamant is a lot more laid back. Sure, when he stresses out, he makes me think of Xander on a bad day, but he knows what it means to both be a leader and soon to be king, and what kinds of friends and allies he needs to make. While it takes the prince a while to open up about his fears and worries, when he does, it's actually pretty hilarious in an endearing kind of way. Diamant's outfit is simple, but it fits him well. It may have a lot of shades of red, but I don't know, I may be a bit biased. I like red and black, so knowing that this guy can actually pull it off is nice. Though having flaming hot Cheeto hair definitely helps. I kind of want to see Ike in Diamant's outfit. I think he could pull it off. or maybe Yuritsa. I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm done with this. And that concludes this list. Did I have fun making it? Meh. It's 1 in the morning and I honestly just Petunia. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I mean, you must have, otherwise you probably would be doing something else other than watching the ending. But you know the drill. Tell me your favorite Engage Royals below. Enjoy the next 24 hours, and thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you as always for watching. I'm pretty sure we're almost to the end of the Engage playthrough on this channel, so if you guys haven't seen that, come check out the playlist for it. I might link one of the episodes below. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to do the secondary royals for Engage now, but we'll see. These title card end cards always go long enough, so I'm gonna stop rambling now.
Who are you,